Okay, folks, we're back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to watch Crash go ahead and do his little dance. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of these levels individually. And then I want to get all the relics. And once I'm done with all the relics in these levels, I'm going to go and get the gems that I missed. And then from there, I'll go into the extra room and I'll get all the gems and crystals. No crystals. We already got all the crystals, but we'll get all the gems that are left over in those levels too. So relic cleanup first, and then we will go for gems, and then we'll finish off the bonus room, and then we'll go face Dr. Neo Cortex again. So with that, folks, I'm going to stay silent for this, so enjoy it. We'll have Feature Fill speed up the footage, and then maybe put on a few tunes from the game in here. So I'll catch you in a minute, folks. See ya in hopefully a bit. Alright, so I decided, to go ahead and commentate over this 12-minute 12-minute video where just basically everything's fast forward. But yeah, this is actually my last voice recording for the Let's Play, because actually I came back here and I was like looking at this before I posted, and I was like, you know what, it's very quiet, like 12-13 minutes, or I think it's like 13 minutes worth of gameplay where it's just playing with the music and the video, and I don't know, it sounded kind of vanilla-ish, so I decided, let's go ahead and comment on this, give it a something. Anyways, so there's really not much to talk about, ironically enough, so I'll just talk about like some of my thoughts on speedrunning Crash. And I'm not a genuine expert on it. I'm far from it. I think, in my opinion, I think I just do good for what I have. But I think one thing is here I like to do. I like to slide jump while I'm running. So any little bit I run, I'm using the speed shoes, and I like to slide and jump. I think that's a good strategy about speed running, and also in levels like these, like the European levels. I think a good strategy to avoid a lot of enemies. I think you really want to stay like in the middle, but if you don't want to get hit by any of the enemies, then you're gonna want to stay on the edges, and you won't lose lives in these time trials. You just restart the beginning without losing any lives, so it's very nice. But that also is kind of frustrating because you don't get no checkpoints in this, so you die, then you start over from the beginning. I probably haven't talked very much about the time trials because I was saving it for the very end, but I probably talked a little bit about them. Oh man, it's been like maybe a few months since I actually like recorded this and played at the same time. So I don't remember exactly what pass, ultra pass fill like talked about. I'm already in the midst of like doing the next two projects. Next one's actually a live commentary, so that one's actually nice, but the one after, it's like a post commentary. It's actually a fairly decently long game in a way. Anyways, not going to talk too much about that, but yeah, I like to just slide jump and whenever I can, and then use the sprint shoes to like just go as fast as I can whenever I can. And these levels, whenever I was younger, when I first played Crash 3, I hated the time trials because I really don't like to do backtracking in platforming games. But when I was younger, but now that I'm older, there's certain games I don't mind speedrunning. That sounded weird. I probably said it wrong the second time too, but now that I'm older, I actually do like it. I like certain games speedrunning. Crash Warped is one of those, because it was made with the intention of speedrunning. Crash 2, the remaster or the remake, is you can kind of do that, but the levels don't feel that way to me. But then again, I didn't play very many of them, and I wasn't forced to play them in order to to get the good ending of the game. But yeah, now that I'm older, I like it. But man, back in the day, this is what kept me from like enjoying Crash 3, and this is why I always went to Crash 2, because it was just get all the collectibles and you beat Cortex and the game was over. And that was keep it simple, stupid, the KISS method. That's what I liked about it. But this game, just something about speedrunning this game now that I'm older. It makes me smile. I'm looking at my stuff, and while there's some stuff that I'm like looking at, and I'm like, I could have done that better. There's some stuff like, man, I can't believe I actually did some of this, like on my first go around on the level. The one level that I do absolutely hate doing this with is Tomb Waiter, because Tomb Waiter, you're very much at the mercy of the level. If you get caught in a bad spot, you can't progress. You just have to wait for the water level to go down, and that really does suck. That really does suck. But it's also because you want to like get all of it done in a one perfect run. That when it works well, when it comes together, it's very enjoyable. But when it doesn't come together, it just really does suck. Man, some of this music is really cooking. Like, I forgot how good Crash Bandicoot Warp's soundtrack is, especially the European levels, the pyramid levels, which that's what I'm going to call these. It may not be a pyramid, but I'm going to just say it's a pyramid. It might be inside of a sphinx. This reminds me very much of is it Gobi's Valley in Banjo-Kazooie. I like that level too. I don't know, something about Egyptian levels I really like. And I think I actually did already record this in a previous part. Oh well, we'll just watch it again. I'm not going to go back and edit this part out. I'm ready to record, and I'm really feeling good about this recording already. But oh man, the Crash levels are so fun to replay, but the Coco levels, oh my god, the Coco levels go burn in a dumpster fire. I hate these levels so damn much. Just the vehicle levels, I just hate. And then the motorcycle levels, I also hate. The plane levels aren't so bad, but I don't know how you would ever get gold or let alone platinum in those levels. Sapphire is like the best I could get with those. I think the only Coco levels I do not mind are the Pearl levels, because they just remind me of the polar bear levels. I forget what the polar bear's name in Crash 2 is, but those levels I like, those on-rail levels. But like these levels, I hate the jet ski levels. The music in my opinion gets really repetitive. I mean, it's good the first time you hear it, maybe first couple times you hear it, but after a while, it just sucks. It just really grates on your ears. It doesn't help that Hot Cocoa is the level that this song reminds me of. Or this song reminds me of Hot Cocoa the most. It's not any other jet ski level, it's fucking Hot Cocoa. And that level, I've always hated Hot Cocoa with a passion. That level's such PTSD for Cocoa levels. But yeah, after this recording, I think I'm officially done with Crash Warped as far as recording and posting and everything. I think it's this part, and I think there's one more part after this. I want to say, because we're gonna beat the game in the next part, and then we're gonna do the brand new level that the developers made. I forget the name of it already, but that's actually a really fun level. I liked it. It's hard. It's harder in the sense that there's a lot of stuff to do, and there's a death route and everything. But it's such a fun level. I liked it. Good God, how many times I die? I think this would be the last time I die. And I really want to. I say really want to, but I probably won't. I've got to spend some time playing it, but I would like to dabble in Crash 4 more. I mean, I don't know, maybe like a quarter, maybe halfway through the game. But man, that game is. It reminds me if Crash 2 and Crash 1, not really Crash 2, as my experience at Crash ends at Crash 3. It really does. I never got into the other Crash games. I don't know why. I guess maybe because they looked weird, but I never got into the later Crash games after Crash Warp. I don't know why. Maybe it was because I just never really saw them in stores or anything, or my local Walmart or my GameStop. I just never saw it, so I never went back and played it. But it reminds me, from what I've played, it reminds me very much of Crash 1. You have to do stuff in one go, like certain challenges in there. I feel like you have to do in one go. I think there's one oh no, because you have to get everything and then not die, and that's how you get like a perfect. I think their version of a perfect. And this is Tomb Raider, and this is what I'm talking about. You like if you time it everything perfectly, you can get a lot of this stuff done, and it's very satisfying. I've seen some videos on people speedrunning this level, and I could tell like some people could get aggravated with this, but whenever it really flows together, it really does flow together. I keep saying that, but something about speedrunning, and it just works really well on hard levels. You just really appreciate the level of commitment some people do these levels. And I swear, every time I speedrun a difficult level, I don't know why, but I always imagine what's the level? I don't know why. At Mario Kart, I can't think of the name because I haven't played Mario Kart in so long yet. Freaking Rainbow Road, Mario 64 version. The Rainbow Road in freaking Super Nintendo version has nothing on the Nintendo 64 version. I'm getting tongue tied. Mrs. Two Real plays the hell out of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but man, I don't know. I like Mario Kart, but I don't put as much time into it as I probably should. I think the last Mario Kart game I played was Mario Kart 7 on the DS. No, that was a 3DS game. Yeah, so it was all right. I mean, for what I think that was like the first game on my 3DS I got. And it was a good game. I didn't spend too much time on it, but anyways, back to Crash. Oh man, it's 6 seconds, and we're almost done here. We got like maybe 2 more levels, but yeah, I'm a little bit sad that Crash 3 is ending, and I mean, I could always go back and play the dreaded Crash 1 game, but I mean, that game got infinitely better in this remake, but it's still Crash 1. I don't enjoy it. But Bug Light is the last level, and with this, I think with this I'll be done recording. I can't think of anything else I would post record after, but yeah, folks, I really enjoyed this series. I know there's one more part, but this will probably be the last part I'm going to post record. But if you like this, as always, please consider like, subscribing the channel, and comment, and all that wonderful stuff. And past Phil will catch up with you here in a second. So I'll catch you later, folks. Later and bye. Jesus, that was a long playthrough for all those relics that were left over. Not to mention, I forgot one of Coco's jet ski levels. Oh my goodness, that was a pain. Alright, so with that, we got all the relics. I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording, and then I'm going to pick up with the gems I have left over. So I believe there was some left over in the first warp room. So we're going to go ahead and hit those up, and then we will go ahead and hit up the optional warp room afterwards. So I'll catch you in a few later, and bye. Alright folks, welcome back with me, Phil Too Real. We just got done with all the freaking relics in the main game. I say main game because we've still got a couple relics that we need to get that aren't in normal levels. But before that, we're going to go ahead and get the gems that are left over. So, I believe we might have a couple gems here in the first hub. Our first tier. Let me just double check. Nope. Here, yes, we do. So we gotta go to the boneyard. So let's go to the boneyard. I think this one requires a gem. I think red gem. Yeah, the red gem. So let's go ahead and knock this one out. And let's just jump to where we get that red gem path, shall we? Okay, we made it to the red gem path. Now, before I continue any further, I do want to mention the speed shoes do exactly what it sounds like. Make Crash go faster. And they're necessary just to get some of the relics. So, I mean, you don't really get any extra super broken powers other than Crash being able to run really, really quick. It is nice to kind of like speed run the game, but absolutely not even necessary to like do anything new. It's just to really get relics and just speed through the levels, beat your times and all that. So in that case, it's fun in that regard. Okay, let's go down here. Get this. I actually just take my time. I was probably gonna die. This way, jump over that, avoid those. No, you ain't catching me, you ain't catching me. Oh, did you burn my butt? My butt got burned by a hag. I got 74 extra lives, so I can afford to be reckless. Come on, Crash. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I feel sometimes I get like so quick, like, oh shit, I just burned my ass again! Alright, let's go this way. Oh, I keep almost like lighting my freaking ass on fire with that steam. I remember this being a whole lot more harder in the PlayStation version. The only reason I say that is because the there's not so much like color reflection, I feel. So it's like the lava pools and the steam vents are like super hard to avoid, I think, because running towards the camera is never fun in Crash. But this one, it's a little bit easier because you can see the reflection of the steam and all that. So we're done with the boneyard. Okay, so we're done with boneyard. Let's check level 5. We have anything level 5? No. So we're all done with tier 1. Let's go ahead and go into tier 2 and see if we left off any gems here, which I'm certain we probably did. Here we go. What about this one? Tomb time. Let's go take care of the tomb time. I think this one requires a purple gem. Yes. So we'll get the gem from this path, and we'll also get the box gem from here as well. So let's go ahead and take care of that. And then just smash all of these boxes. Since this is a box gem, I'll go ahead and show it. Show me getting it. So all the way from the beginning. Fortunately and also unfortunately. At least these oil slips are not going to be nearly as bad like in Tomb Raider. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Go ahead and get that, and we'll get the bonus room. I'm really excited to post this. I really hope this is just as good as the Crash Bandicoot 2 Let's Play, because that was really fun. Break that. Smash. Let's go ahead and get this. Go up here. That. Let's go ahead and grab this Malpa. And then 19 out of 19. So we have all the gems we need, or all the boxes, all the boxes we need so far. And we're almost halfway there. And we got the life. Okay, continue on. Wait a minute. Oh man, I couldn't imagine if Naughty Dog did a 4th Crash game, like platforming, not like crashing. Mostly the party game was Crash Bash. Was it Crash Bash? I want to say it was Crash Bash. I think it was. But I wonder how Crash would have, like Crash 4 would have looked like if they didn't make Crash Bash instead. They just made like a normal platform game. Where do you go after you get the powers that you get in Crash 4? Because Crash gets a lot easier maneuvering and all that good stuff as the games progress. Actually, before I go this way, I'm going to go all the way this way first. Get all the boxes out of this path. And then I'll go back, because at least all these boxes will be cleared. all the enemies to be cleared too. I don't know why I did that. I knew that shit was gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, at least we get an Aku mask, so I'm gonna get that. I don't know why I did that. I knew as soon as I jumped that damn platform on the track. Alright, so let's go this way. Do that instead. Nah, it wasn't here, it was up ahead. That was close. I didn't think I was gonna make that. Let's grab that. This way. Oh, that's so close. I was gonna get smashed. Crash gets smashed. Okay, I think this room is where you come from the alternate path. So let's go back now. This level's not super long, but it is very platforming. Jump. Should be 2 sections where I'm going to need to be very careful on my jumps. Like there. Oh, Jesus. I knew that was going to happen. This way. Take out this guy. And we're going to jump cut to where we actually get the purple gym pass. So I'll catch you in a minute, folks. Okay, and we're back. So let's go ahead and start tackling this purple gym path. I don't know if we get... Oh, you stupid idiot. Why did I do that? Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Alright, let's try it one more time. So here's the purple gym path. Let's go and break these boxes. Super quick. Oh, Jesus. Slide through there. Let's get through here. Hopefully we don't get torched. Be nice we didn't. Very good. 15 more boxes. These 2. They should go back in the ground. Go. Okay, there. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Stay. Stay. So, okay, hit that switch. That. Oh, that's so close. There we go. And 95. There we go. All we gotta do is just make it to the other end and we'll be safe. Paranoid. Super paranoid. There we go. Okay. Just go ahead and hit that and we'll just be super slow so we can get this beautiful box gym and get the hell out of this level. There we go. We got both the gems.